Okay. Now I think it's okay. Let me pause. Sound. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube. My name is Michelle. I'm here on TNT in order to improve my English. This is a platform for conversation. This is not a regular class. I'm here not as a teacher, but as a student too. We will learn together, practicing English. And for this happen, it's very important to don't correct anyone, to be respect each other and enjoy this immersion. The topic for today is about appearance. I will divide you in two rooms. So just a minute. I think it's okay. I don't know, my internet, it's not good today. I forgot about the share these questions. Just a minute. I will put here. And let me try to put in just a minute, guys. Sorry.
No problem. So Rita, let's talk about it. We waiting the host come back. You're trying to enter in the IT area, all right?
I'm trying. I work for 20 years more or less with the quality in industry. So now I want to change for TI.
This is
I
great.
hope you find my first job so soon.
Do you want to be working with what area in the IT?
Cybersecurity.
Oh, this is great. Oh, Michelle, come back.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello, just continue because I'm lost on the rooms, but now I'm okay, sorry.
No problem. We are talking about something random.
Okay. So no problem. You answered the question number 1.
No, we are talking about working. Rita said that
okay.
you want to work in IT.
Great. Okay. So guys, I think we can start to answer the number 1. Wanda, can you read an answer for us, please?
Of course. And question number 1, how does your self-esteem related to your appearance? I think not more, but I think we need to improve our self-esteem with a new appearance. Every day you need to stay clean, to stay a good smell. It's so important. And brush our hair. I think a good appearance is necessary. A clean clothes too. Yeah, I think a good appearance up our self-esteem. I think not a real beautiful with makeup, with Botox in the mouth, nothing like that. But I talk about cleaning. I talk about brush hair. I talk about uh, a beautiful clothes, a comfortable clothes too. Yeah, I think self-esteem is related with our appearance.
Yes, me too, Wanda. Me too. I think it's important to like to own appearance. Of course, each person knows about what like, what want for your appearance. But I think it's totally related, but it's not only the mainly the main question. For example, the most important for the self-esteem. Sometimes some attitudes that I have in my day brought more self-esteem than a new clothes, for example. But I totally agree with you, Wanda. I think self-esteem it's related to the appearance, and I think it's more important to feel good than to I don't know follow the standard.
Another one.
Yes,
Yeah.
another people. Yes, thank you. And about you, Rita?
For me, the self-esteem and with appearance, they are very connected 100% together, because if you have a good appearance help you in your self-esteem. And if you have self-esteem, help you in your appearance. Like today let's say internet show the people perfect. So with a perfect body, with a perfect. So if you have a good self-esteem, you can good 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 you feel good with yourself, you know. You don't need to, you can have a little body, a little, I know, you don't need to be a perfect to be a good.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Everybody's perfect in nowadays, but I don't know how, because it's impossible. Perfect perfection is impossible. But I think it's important to take care about this situation, the social media, because some standard, it's very, very difficult to apply, especially for real people's work and study and take care of children and the house. So it's difficult. And you, Paulo, what do you think?
I agree with you guys, and I add some point that it's very related with the social standard, because the social standard can get a very high standard of normal appearance, like you said, and you can't hit this standard because it's very, very, very far that normal people can do, and this can be very bad to our esteem, our self-esteem, and I think this is sometimes can be a problem for some people, because they are trying to reach something that can be reached alone. You know, the people that have a perfect body normally can normally go to the gym every day, can only eat the food that the nutrition tell them to eat, and the time they have to eat, the person, the quantity that can eat something, and normal people don't do that, and alone is very difficult to reach these standards.
Yes, yes. They count on a support, and I don't know if it's network, no, head, I forgot. But they count on a lot of support that we don't have. For example, I cook my meals. I'm not a nutritionist. I have a little time for prioritize this question. So it's very, very difficult. I think follow the society standard. It's the worst thing that we can do for your self-esteem, because it's impossible to apply. And I don't know about you, but for me, it brings a lot of anxiety and a sensation that I'm never enough. My appearance, it's never enough. My qualities. So I try avoid the social medias, because for me it's hard. But that's it. This is a real word today. So the number 2. Rita, can you read and answer this question, please?
Yes. In what way can society build standards impact self-worth? I think, like I told you before, you can't impart it to the society, because the society looks a perfect body, a perfect life, a perfect situation, and it's not so correct all the time. In the society just send to show to you a good thing, not a bad thing. So you need to be careful like that, because I think some people can get I don't know what to say in English, the press, if you don't be careful like this.
Yes.
I think like this.
I agree with you. It's very serious. I think, can you choose other people to answer this question too? I think it's better answer and choose other people to answer too. Can you choose a person to answer this question?
Wanda?
Okay. And I follow you totally. I think if we start all the time, all day, seeing social media and see beautiful bodies and beautiful standard person, we get our self-esteem down, because it's not the reality. Our reality body, our reality face have spots, have fragilities. I think is so terrible today, because young people see the beautiful bodies, beautiful faces, and then want to take this body, this face for them, and I think it get them so down. And today we see many worse things in young people, like suicides and depression, anxiety, because they want to stay so beautiful like people in social media, and it's impossible. In social media is a perfect light, a perfect makeup, a perfect things from technology to beauty our shape. I think you need to get maturity for our society, and don't see bodies and faces so much than we see today. And how about you, Paul?
Yeah, I agree with you again. And I think it's kind of the answer that I already answered in question number 1, because it's something like you need to reach some level that society wants you to be, and this is kind of impossible to be alone, and can impact on our self-esteem. Probably is a problem bigger than we can see now, because it can be sick because of that. You can be anxious, you can be depression, and you can have a lot of other problems that uh, come because of this self-esteem. I think that's it.
Yes, yes. We need to take care about our mental health.
Yes.
Nowadays, I think everything is fragile. I don't know, the world changed a lot. And I feel that if you don't take care of mental health, if I consider this question, it's not important. I think it's not a good way to live. And I will read about the question number 3. How does dressing up differently make you feel in various situations? I think dressing it's a form of expression, and for me, I feel more confident when I'm dressed in a way that I like, in appropriate way. For example, I like to dress in more social clothes when I'm working. For me, it is a way to appear more, I don't know, maturity, more. For me, it's a way to present in a good way, especially because I don't know, I feel young for my work. I'm a coordinator, and I have I try to deal with in the best way, but I think the market, mercado de trabalho, I don't know, avoid the young people in some cargos, I don't know, in some positions. So I try to pass I don't know, an image of maturity and power, I don't know, I try. But for me, it works when I'm dressing in a social way. In my life, in my, I don't know, my day, I prefer dressing with simple, more simple as possible. One piece like I forgot vestido. My God, this is a good new vocabulary. But I prefer one piece. It's more practical, more simple because the routine it's better. And you, Rita?
I agree with you. I dress like call the position, call the dress. I just want to give a one example. Like you go to the marriage, you get a very dress, you make a makeup, make your hair, your nails. So this can can send to you a little things, you feel beautiful, you feel, I don't know what to say, a good with yourself. But of course, this just our only situation. It's not your day by day. So in different way, I just dress like that. But in my work, I use a special dress. In my house, I use a comfort clothes. I just give this example of the marriage.
Great, great. And you, Wanda?
And the same for me. I think there is a dress code in your life and in working, like you said, you need to show maturity, you need to show confiável, trustful, You need to show many things than you can show with your dress. In my case, for example, I put a coat, jaleco, and I put clean and white clothes to coat to show that. But in my day life, for example, now I'm dressing like a jean because when finish the meeting, I go to walking by the beach, and I think you need to follow the code dress. I see many people with the jeans clothes in my clinic. I think, why? It's not a jean, but okay, no problem. But I think we need to follow a little bit dress code, like Rita said. In a marriage, you need to stay with a makeup, a beautiful dress, high heel. But I think most of everything, we need to be comfortable in our dress code. And you, Paul, how about?
I think you resumed it very well. We have some kind of dress code in our life. Because when you are working, anyone expected that you appear to working using a bikini, for example. You can do that, yes, you can, but probably the person that work with you, you think that's very stranger. It's kind of the code that we have internally, internamente, and we do that every day for kind of, I don't know, 90% the situations we do that, and we can even noted that we are doing that. I need to go to the church. I will put a jeans and I don't know, a t-shirt. I need to go to an interview. I will put social clothes and go to the interview. If I think it's kind of automatically, and when we are using the right clothes, we feel well, we feel good, we feel okay for that kind of situation. But if we are using wrong clothes, it's very stranger, and we kind of feel very stranger and bad, and we think about it, and oh, I need to get out of here because I'm not dressing like I need to do. I think that's it.
Yes, yes.
I will read the next question. Number 4, right?
Yes, thank you.
Have you noticed how your appearance affect your first impressions? I think it's kind of I answered because if you are going to an interview, for example, using the wrong clothes, it's not a good impression that you do to the other person. So it's kind of like the other person will remember you because you are using the clothes that isn't appropriate to that situation, and you can be that can be a wrong situation, a wrong person, a wrong clothes, but it can be I don't know, how can I say, ao contrário, and you very we are using a perfect clothes more than the situation needs, and you be remembered to be the person that is very beautiful for that situation. That's a kind of a good first impression, and that's it. It's what I think. What about you, Vanda?
Yeah, the same. I think when we have a first impression is mostly because of the apparently of the people. If I show myself here with hair with many colors and many piercings and like that, you get a different first impression of me with straight hair, brushed hair. And if I get here dirty, like with being in my teeth, like that, many you see and get another first impression. I think mostly in interviews or you're looking for, when you look for a job, you need to put yourself in the code of the empresa, I forgot, the company. And you need to get, if you want to work there, you want to stay together in the appearance of the company. I think the first impression is so important for the contact people, and our appearance is really important. If you want to go to a fashion place and you need to stay together with these people in fashionable environment, you need to stay with a good dress, a different hair, maybe a colorful hair. I think for the first impression, you need to stay with a dress coding. And how about you, Rita?
I think this question is very important, you know, and I don't know English you have this phrase, but in Portuguese, né, the first impression, the first appearance you start impression, you know? A primeira impressão é que fica, não sei como falar isso em inglês, but you need to address accordingly with the situation, you know, and these are very important, not on a job interview, but in all the situation in your life. And I don't know, I have our example now, but I think it is very important. And about you, Michelle, or I think if this question?
I think it's important to take care of the appearance for the first impressions, but I think the energy and your behavior, it's more important too, because it's difficult. For example, if I appear here on the immersion with don't smile or without an open image, of course, I would like to share dressing and with my hair better, but I think I smile, a good behavior, stay open for the people and the world and listen the other people. It's very important to, because in the routine and day by day, the behavior, it's more important than your clothes. For example, if you dress very, very well and in a social forum, and okay, but if you don't help other people in the work, or I don't know, gossip about people, for me, the person came ugly. I don't know. And so I think dressing is very important, but behavior and the energy, it's very important too. That's it. And the number 5, it's how do cultural norms influence your choices in grooming and dressing? Oh, I think influence for me in all of things. When I decided to paint my nails, for example, I always think inconsciently about my routine and about my environment. And you, Paulo?
I think it's part that the dressing code that we said in the other question. I think we kind of automatically think about our routine and where we'll be in the future, and sometimes prepare yourselves to that situation. Can be very early, like you said, you painted your nails, but actually minutes before, like you brush your teeth before you go to the dentist. So it's kind of the prepare. What do you think, Rita?
I think these norms influence a lot in all the people in the world. Like time by time, they send a new fashion, you know. And I'm not a person who follow this, but I know if I have a lot of people and follow this fashion, but I think it can influence all the people in a lot of people in the world, like a dress, like a hair, enfim. Anyways, what about you, Wanda?
Yeah, I think I follow all of you. I think cultural norms influence our choice all the time and in all the situations. But I think grooming is totally necessary in all the culture. It's terrible to stay together with a not grooming person. Terrible. I think is the most important thing. And dressing, okay, it's totally important because you need to follow the rules. If you stay in Arabic country, for example, and you need to take to have dinner with a family, we need to put a veil, I don't know, because you don't want to shock this cultural. I think you need to stay in a place and follow. I think all the time is grooming important and dress code is important. Stay following the dress coding for the cultural environment or for another place. You need to stay following this for not cause a shock in people and people avoid you because first impression is not good.
Yes,
Is that?
I agree with you. It's important to think about the cultural norms, especially if you work with people in the other countries too. It is an important topic. For example, if you negotiate with people in another country, it's important to considering the culture, the dresses and behavior. It's very, very important. Rita,
I know
sorry.
that I already answered this question, but a point is that when you need to go to another country, if the women specifically when go to Dubai, for example, they need to use the clothes that the women there are using, because if you don't do that, you can't go out of your own house there, because it's danger. You can be I don't know if he's arrested, but you can suffer the consequence because you are not using the proper clothes that the woman needs to use there. It's
Yes.
You need to adapt yourself to the culture that where you are. So that's it. It's a point that I want to add it.
Yes, that's it. It's sometimes it's a question about security too, to dress in appropriate form for the specific culture. So it's important, and I think everybody consciously or unconsciously think about the norms, and I think everybody has a necessity to be accepted in your environment, I think. So it's important. Guys, I will call the other participants. Just a minute. Because your time is almost finished. Just a minute. Everybody in this room answered the question number 5. Yes, great. Sorry, guys. Sometimes it's strange to share the rooms for me, because my immersion, I count on 3 or 4 participants, so I don't need to share the rooms. It's a new situation for me. What I'm doing with this whole.
But it was a really good conversation.
Thank you.
Yeah. You are a good a good host here. Thank you.
I will try to be here next week.
Yes. Return, please. It's a good, for me, it's a therapy. I love this immersion. I learned a lot about people, culture, behavior, English. It's very, very good for me. and for you, Ana Beatriz, how was your conversation? Your sound is mute. I can listen to you.
For me, it's very hard. It's difficult because I'm learning. So tô desenrolando ainda.
Me too. I'm feel meio enrolada hoje. And about you, Rita?
It's for me, it's difficult too. So how I told you, my English is not very good, but in my way, I can talk, so it's a good way to improve my English.
Thank you. And you, Ricardo? Yeah.
It is a nice conversation. I could know a little Anna and Lucas, and well, and certainly about the topic too. Sometimes you think yourself, and you have more details when someone told your opinion. Sometimes it's not, you don't lose, you add more information on the on informations and the others too. That's nice.
Yes, thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
guys for this time. It was a pleasure. I will put here a survey. Feel free for give your opinion about this immersion, about the platform, suggest topics. Anyway, and I hope that you enjoy this immersion, and feel free to return. And that's it. Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye bye.
you, guys.
Thank you.